Hey guys, today we're doing meatball. First up, you need rissoles. These actually make pretty good meatballs. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna make these into way smaller portions than what they are because the more meatballs, the merrier. I've even got 2 extras because you just gotta love your meatballs. We're gonna be cooking them in pasta. We're gonna put it all together in a nice big pot. It's gonna stew for a little while, then I'm gonna whack it into the oven with a generous helping of cheese on top. It's gonna be amazing. We might also throw in a bit of veg as well. Because I have to. With the magic of editing, we're gonna have this ready in like 2 seconds flat. And ta-da! Okay, so like I said, we do have some vegetables. I thought I'd better tell you what they actually are, right? Zucchini, which is green stuff, bit of the carrot, onion with a generous helping of garlic, 2 cloves, some red stuff. Kidding, it's capsicum, heap of mushroom, because basically this is still gonna be a pasta dish. It's gonna be Italian food needs and mushrooms. And some big chunky green things. Broccoli. Next thing we're gonna do is just make these rissoles here, which make a really good meatball, I'm just saying, into meatballs. Get the meatballs, cut them in half, because you need them to be smaller. Now, take the little meatball, and we're gonna make it into little rollies. Make sure you clean your hands first. Oops. Ta-da. Do it a lot of times. So just do that until you've got all your meatballs rolled up into little balls. And before you know it, meatballs are done. What we're gonna do now is gonna get all this veg here, and we're gonna put it into a fry pan and brown it off nicely, and then put that into a separate bowl, because we want to get meatballs cooked independently, because we want to put them all together at the end. To avoid stewing, you got to do the meatballs in a nice hot pan and the vegetables separately. They come together later on like an arranged marriage. Also, when cooking, I forgot a very, very important ingredient, the beer. Tonight's cooking show is brought to you by Goopers. Nice job. I'm gonna go classy on you all tonight though. Whoopsie. Cheers. Fry pan, and lid, because we're gonna be putting this on for a little while. We'll let it stew and do stuff. Boy, that wasn't an accident waiting to happen at all. Zucchini, the capsicum, the carrot, the onion and all that garlic, and the green broccoli stuff. Put in the mushies later on though and take it off to cook. Beer is essential when you're cooking, guys. They say that you should eat a rainbow when it comes to your vegetables. Kind of sort of a rainbow. A nice bit of oil, because now we're going to throw in the meatballs. We just want to brown them up initially. They're going to get a lot of flavours in there, some grabby sticks. So we'll let these suckers go for a little while, give them a turn about halfway through, about 2 minutes or so. Yummo. Get it in. Now in regards to the meatballs, you can actually just buy the mince and make it from scratch if you like. I just took the cheap easy method because I like the rissoles, and any good butcher will do it for you. You could cover them in flour and egg, but I'm just lazy. Brown them nicely. Getting a rainbow. Next. I use the diced one with a bit of onion, garlic and basil, because yum, and some lovely passata sauce. It's a big red sloppy mess. Right, then you put the lid on, make sure it's got a little hole in the top so the steam can escape. I'll put it down to a low temperature. You just want to simmer it for a little while. Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes. And then we'll come back, give it another stir, then we'll throw in the mushies, and we'll put those in there too. And then let it simmer for another 30 minutes. We're going to get a nice stew up. Normally we'll take the lid off and let it reduce down for a little while, but we don't want to do that because we're going to put in the pasta in there. We want it to be as sloppy as possible so the pasta just absorbs all those beautiful flavours. It's going to be so, so good. And Nicole loves this. I'm going all out. So while you're waiting for the meatballs to cook, you are inevitably going to be running out of beer. And for a top up, 2 beers does not make an alcoholic. Okay, so I've literally got about 50 seconds left on the timer here. I'm going to take the lid off, you know, throw the mushrooms in, give it a bit of a stir up, and then put the pasta on. Salt the water, guys. Careful, this thing is going to be hot. Look at that, it's nice and good. Throw the mushies, handful at a time. Put it around. I'll mix it better than that, I promise. Then we're going to put the water on for the pasta to boil. Throw the pasta in, it'll take about 8 minutes. And then we're going to put all the pasta in here, let it swim around in the juices for a little while, then whack it in the oven. The water's on the boil. for the pasta. I'm gonna preheat the oven now to about, well, I don't want it to cook very quickly, so I'm gonna put it on about 160 degrees. 160, just a nice low temperature. So we've still got about an hour of cooking time, kind of get those juices flowing and get the cheese nodding on top, and it's just gonna be, Also just threw some basil and chili in there because, yum. Who doesn't love a beer while you're cooking? Excuse me. While I'm waiting, I might get a couple things out from down below. No, not the comment section. Nice big pan, we're gonna oil it so the pasta don't stick. There's so many leftovers, I just know it. We just want to check that water now, see how that's going. It ain't going. A lot of cooking is about waiting. It's the waiting that kills your pasta. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to portioning my pasta up, I suck. I always inevitably, always put in way too much. Patience. My pasta portion's a little bit out of control. Half a bag seems about right. Now stir it. Only halfway because you want the steam to escape. You don't want to boil it over and make it a mess. Jinkies. Just showing you what not to do. So my lovely meal is cooking nicely. Everything is going ahead on schedule. I made a little bit of a mess, but good chefs make a mess. I really don't have a drinking problem, to be honest. It's time to put the pasta into the food. I almost said a coriander. It's not a coriander, I hate coriander. How easy is that? Put the pasta in there, just stir this through. So we're gonna let the pasta just stew in there with the sauce and the meat for a little while, just to start absorbing some of the juices, because I said so. What I am going to do now though, I want some more cheeses. I've got the tasty. Normally I'd use mozzarella of some sort, but I don't have any mozzarella. This isn't normally the amount of cheese I'd use. I'd normally use like a whole bag. So, Parmesan. I'm going to give it a bit of chop up and make some chunky bits. And I'm going to sprinkle that all over the top as well, because one, the nice sharp bitiness of Parmesan is quite nice. And it melts really nice too, kind of has that gooey, stretchy quality about it, which is going to substitute for the mozzarella. Doesn't that just look lovely? Yiggly. Time to get chopping. Oh yeah, also I'm going to leave the lid. This thing, it's not going back on there because I want hot water on my foot. Damn it. I'm going to let that just stew for a little while without the lid, so we can reduce it just a little bit, because when it goes into the oven it's going to do a lot more reducing, but no lid now. My foot hurts. Okay, take a choppy board. Take your cheeses. Make sure you unwrap it because the plastic is not good for you. Nice big block. Now with the magic of editing, I'm going to make that cheese chop itself. Cheese is sliced. Okay, I'm about ready to put that into there. You can watch if you like. Oh my god. Not too bad, eh? So obviously now you just got to put the cheese onto the top, and then it's going to be ready to go into the oven, and it's going to come out beautifully. Alright, first the tasty. Chopping list, need more cheese. Now the beautiful Parmesan. And there we have it. Meatballs and pasta with a generous helping of cheese. Not enough cheese. Slide that into the oven. Solid 40 minutes on a low heat, 160 degrees. And there we wait. And while we wait, we get another refill. I'm going to sit down for half an hour and wait for this thing to cook and for the call to come on. The way that you make your meatballs is going to be strictly up to you. You can throw some chili in there if you want, you can put some basil in, you can put all manner of spices. However you want to do it, it's going to be beautiful. Just muck around, have a bit of a play, and enjoy yourself. If it tastes like shit, don't eat it, but hopefully with my guidance, it's going to be beautiful. Anyway guys, don't forget to subscribe, throw me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and happy eating. Catch you in the next video.